And here we go.
What's going on, everybody? My name is Mike from the Super Wheeler Bros, and we are back with another review of the Fox Marvel X-Men show, The Gifted. This time we're taking a look at episode number 2, entitled RX. Now, in this episode, we don't really get a whole lot as far as pushing the narrative and story forward, but there is a lot of character building moments and a lot of just very intriguing and interesting character moments. And I think that this is doing the job that Inhumans, the other Marvel show that's over on ABC right now, is not doing. And that is building characters for you to attach yourself to and care about. Everything that was involved with Polaris in the prison was awesome. Her trying to find someone to relate to, a fellow mutant who wanted nothing to do with her because she was afraid, and just the struggles that she's having trying to integrate into this environment that she can't defend herself in because she doesn't have her powers. That was all very intriguing, and it gave you the feels a little bit for her. I mean, she got kicked in her pregnant stomach. I mean, it was... Man, it was rough, and I loved how much you got to feel for her in that moment. And like I said, it's just doing such a better job. I mean, when you go out with Eclipse and Amy Strucker, and they're going out and they're seeing how mutants are treated in this hospital, and the fact that they were trying to be able to help Blink, who was opening portals everywhere, caused a huge car wreck, and then just keeps opening this portal, and the SWAT team was about to storm through the portal, and you had Lauren Strucker continuing to try to close the portal the entire time, and just all the carnage that was starting to be created in the mutant underground. It was just so intriguing, and while it was pretty well confined to a couple of spaces, you got the Sentinel services that's housing Reed Strucker, and then you had the mutant underground, you had the hospital, and you had, obviously, the prison where Polaris was being kept. It wasn't moving around a lot, but it kept it going enough to where the tension and the story that played throughout the episode was continuing to move. Narratively, not a lot progressed, but there's so many good character moments that it felt like it was moving. The pace is so much better, and it feels so much more vital and important in this series than it does over on Inhumans. I mean, the entire hospital setup was great. I thought there was great character moments between Eclipse and Amy Strucker, Lauren and Andy Strucker trying to keep the SWAT team from charging in against Blink and everybody at the Mutant Underground. It was just all very, very well done. And maybe even most interestingly is the dynamic that's happening with Reed Strucker at the Sentinel Detention Center. They brought his mom in, trying to coax him into giving up the Mutant Underground and trying to save his family, but not really just give them up because that's what they want. And I do love the fact that Reed is at least too smart because of his experience doing exactly what this man is trying to say in the Sentinel services, which you even get a little moment to kind of relate to where at least he's coming from as a mutant, whether it was on the good side or the bad side, the Brotherhood or the X-Men, didn't matter which. The Crossfire claimed his daughter's life, and you start to maybe see a little bit of where this guy is coming from, and I loved that dynamic that they played off of the entire episode. And it's going to be interesting to see where it is going forward, because Reed obviously made a deal not to save himself, but to save his family, and that deal is the Mutant Underground. And I don't think that Ole Eclipse and the rest of the mutants are going to be very happy about that. And I'm very interested to see what happens going forward. I do apologize about not getting this review out sooner. It's been a very busy weekend. The entire week, actually, just getting prepared for different things. But here's your review right before the episode airs tonight, and I will have a new review for tonight's episode coming out very, very soon. I really, really enjoyed this episode. I don't think that it was quite as strong as the first episode, but it is right there. It is so very close, and I'm really enjoying this show so far. I hope they keep on this great trajectory. I honestly don't even know how many episodes that they are scheduled for. It looks like a full season run at this point, so we'll see how it continues. So far, loving what I'm seeing. If I was going to score this week's episode of The Gifted, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. Guys, it was an awesome episode. I can't wait to see where we go from here. Tell me what you guys thought of the second episode of The Gifted in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this review, don't forget to drop us a like and go ahead and hit that subscribe button because it's free, so why not? Right? My name is Mike from the Super Wheeler Bros, and as always, my friends, have yourselves a super week.